Yow.
Hey,
That was perfectly timed.
you like that?
This episode's brought to you by Dasani Water.
And coconut. What?
The 7 Select Coconut Water Agua de Coco.
Oh no. Okay, never mind. We're not. No,
Imagine if Dasani sponsored us, they'd be hated. We'd be hated because that's the most hated water company.
I hate Dasani.
Everybody
Yeah, I
hates
don't fuck with
Dasani.
it.
What's wrong with Dasani?
There's
It
like a
sucks, dude.
there's like this whole like trend or whatever about water. I guess people actually care about what type of water you drink.
I
Like
do. I
Aquafina,
definitely do.
Dasani,
Of course.
Yeah.
Fiji, all this stuff, but they say that Dasani's low tier.
It's absolutely
Yeah,
That,
it
shit.
tastes
it
like
just
shit.
tastes worse than tap water or something like that.
Well, welcome back, guys. Season 6, episode 6 of Your Neighbor's Garage.
Official podcast of the 956.
Yeah, this podcast is brought to you by that. Now, this podcast is brought to you by audioworld.tx, of course. Make sure you follow them on Instagram and Facebook, and you can get a new TV.
Not just
Yes.
a TV, a new speaker system, a new mounting system, anything you could want. Audio World's got
Did you
it.
see what they did with Rochas?
Yeah. He set up that like now the DJ can play into like the existing sound system that they have in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So if you like going to Rochas, you can
doing
thank
great
Audio
shit.
World.
Good
Thank
job,
you.
Audio World. So yeah, Dasani sucks, right? Now that we got the intro out of the way.
You ever seen that? I've never bought it, but I seen it when I go to Ross, and it's called like black water, and it's like
And it's black.
Yeah, it's black. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I've never tried it because I'm like, what if it makes my teeth black?
I've seen reviews on it. It's got a taste.
really.
Yeah, it's
it
got a
looks like
taste.
it's got a taste.
Well, it's black.
But I think
There's shit in there, dude. Water's not
I think
black.
it has to do with the pH levels or something like that. And I hate that there's like waters that I guess
Or
what's
more
it called?
acidic.
The alkaline
Oh,
water
yeah.
and stuff
I mean,
like
that's
that.
true, though.
Yeah, but
What's true?
it
That
doesn't
there's
make
alkaline water.
it doesn't make a difference.
What do
The
you
thing is, if
Whether it makes a difference or not,
like people,
I don't know.
because
but
it's,
it's
people
true.
are
Yeah,
like,
because
oh,
that's how
like
purified it is.
because no, it has to do with weird something to do with alkaline levels. And like, if you have a problem with pH balances in your body, you need to go to a doctor. You don't need to drink different water.
I'm not arguing that. I'm saying is that there is water with different, like that exists.
Yeah.
Whether it like
is.
it's
People
beneficial.
think like it's, but it doesn't make a difference. It's a scam.
Oh,
in my opinion.
it's a marketing.
Oh,
it's like organic food, or like
Yeah.
or like free range food. You know,
And
they
I would
they
say-
it's organic,
Hot
or they say it's
take.
free range.
Organic food is overrated. It's
Oh.
overpriced and it spoils faster.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know what I hate?
Give me
And there's
GMO.
There's actually we had this like
had this
a couple months
conversation,
ago.
yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
there's actually like no like real significant like health benefits from eating organic compared to
I'm just looking at Ed like
Oh no, I
shaking
have
out
no.
of his chair.
I have no idea.
you got no dog in this fight.
Yeah, I got no intel.
You know what I hate? I hate kombucha. Fuck
I've never
kombucha.
tasted
Oh, bro, I
kombucha.
thought that shit was gonna be bussin', and
No.
that shit tastes like spoiled wine.
Does it really?
But you
Yeah.
know what kombucha is?
Isn't it like rice milk or something?
No.
No.
Well,
It's
kombucha is-
fermented something, right?
Yeah, they ferment. I think wheat or something like that.
That's how you get beer though.
Yeah, it's almost like the same
It's
process of
basically-
making beer.
It has
really?
the
Yeah, it's
alcohol
super
content
small.
is super small.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
alcohol in it.
Yeah.
Okay, you would have to drink like 100 bottles of kombucha in order to get drunk.
100 bottles of kombucha challenge.
So you're saying there's a chance?
No, what it is they get something called a SCOBY, which
Yeah.
is like a little yeast mold kind of deal, right?
Yeah.
A microorganism.
Can Mormons drink kombucha?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a great question.
Because they can't drink beer because it's an alcoholic beverage.
Yeah.
Then I would assume kombucha falls into
And-
that same.
But I don't think kombucha is considered an alcoholic beverage, even though it has alcohol.
Because a lot of other things do have alcohol in
That's
them.
true.
Can they drink White Claws?
no, absolutely not.
Okay, and then keep going with
Well,
the story.
yeah, because that's
so
alcohol.
the way they do it, and I've seen it, is where
Fuck
you
Mormons.
you build this little this little fucking.
No, Autobot.
I was gonna say Autobot.
So you build this Autobot kombucha form.
It's this little organism right inside water, and you let it ferment, and then you cut a piece off of it, and you put it like in a gallon, and then you let that ferment, and then from there you get kombucha. So it's like you're drinking molded yeast.
And do people like in the grapevines they step on the
Was
on
it
the
yeast
grapes? Do
already
they do
mold?
that too?
Oh, we got guys in the chat. Miguel?
Joseph Miguel, shout out to you guys. Thank you for reading in the chat. I don't know.
Yeah, and the first time I heard about kombucha was from this Cody Co video. This guy called GT Dave. He's like the biggest kombucha guy in the world and shit like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, are there kombucha people like the way there are like beer IPA guys?
Yes.
I don't
But-
like that.
What?
They sell kombucha at HEB, and I bought it and you actually have to shake it. I think if
I-
not, then it gets all fucked up or it
I got no
splashes.
idea.
Those type of guys exist in every like subculture. Though.
Subculture of these kind of
Yeah.
weird foods.
No, not even,
Drinks.
just in general.
What's
Because there's
the
guys
worst?
like that for coffee.
Wait, let me ask you all this.
Well, yeah, coffee,
Yeah,
but-
coffee has those guys as well.
But it's just
Yeah.
coffee's got a connoisseur side to it.
So
Are
does
you saying
beer.
So does
does
beer
it?
and wine,
I'm-
stuff like that. Like, but is there guys like that for like?
Anything
Pudding?
there is a connoisseur guy for it.
Yeah.
I think that
Pudding?
there is for
Yes,
milk.
there are
I think we're
connoisseur
starting
guys.
to see with milk
Milk?
when it comes to like oat
That's
milk. There's an
disgusting.
argument with like oat milk, almond milk.
Almond
even
milk's
though
the
oat
best.
milk and almond milk are not even milk, it's just water.
Yeah, it's water.
Yeah,
Almond milk's the best,
yeah.
hands down.
Hot take: fuck oat milk and almond milk. Just drink regular milk.
Just
Oh,
no,
oh,
just
hold on.
don't drink milk.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Not
Milk is
everybody can
good.
drink regular milk. I
No.
can't drink regular
You're,
milk.
Yeah,
you're
well-
not supposed to drink milk.
Oh, I
Yeah,
know
no,
that.
fuck
Yeah.
milk.
That shit tastes good though.
I do taste good.
I don't think
But
it
like,
tastes
milk-
good.
the
at
thing
all.
is, like, I don't know what's
Don't
up
taste-
with people's minds convincing themselves that they're drinking milk when it's not milk.
the almond milk and the oat
Yeah,
milk. No,
like they makes themselves
that-
feel better.
That's why I don't like that. I don't like that it's called milk.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
not
it's
milk.
not
It's
milk.
wa-
What do you
it's
want it
water.
to be called? Almond water.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
That's called
dude.
coconut
like,
water.
Almonds don't have titties.
That's called
You get me?
coconut
Like,
water.
you can't milk an almond, so it's not milk.
Yeah, and that's called coconut water.
Well, because that's the water inside the coconut.
But you know why I drink coconut water specifically? It's because
Specifically the 7-Eleven brand.
Does your
Yeah,
cum
that's,
taste
that's
better?
a little fucked up that you're drinking the 7-Eleven
I
coconut
stopped
milk.
us out of before I got here. No,
They have all their coconut water.
I got this one. I like coconut milk because it tastes like milk, like whole milk. Like coconut water tastes like whole milk, and that's the why sometimes I crave
so
the taste of whole
coconut
milk.
milk isn't real. Is it
Co-
milk?
Coconut
No,
milk.
If the milk doesn't have titties, it's not milk.
It's because
Coconut
there's
water.
coconut water and there's coconut milk.
No, coconut water. My bad.
Well, what's the definition of milk?
No, what
Well,
the-
It has to come from the breast.
Oh, like what's the?
Oh, like actual milk
Yeah, like
or
Yeah,
coconut
it's
milk?
not. It's not milk. It's just water, and they mess with a substance and
Well, it's 'cause there's a difference
make
between-
it like a milk type substance.
Like coconut, there's coconut milk, and that's on the same boat as almond milk and oat
yeah,
milk.
yeah.
But instead, they shave the meat, the husk of the coconut, and they use that.
So it's an opaque white fluid rich in fat and proteins secreted by female mammals. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it has to come
And
from-
the thing is, it's not that people think it's more healthy, and people think it tastes good, but it's because they put a lot of fucking sugar in it.
Yeah.
If you look at the
Yeah.
nutritional labels on oat milk and almond milk,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that it tastes bad. I mean, it has a different taste, but it's because they load it with sugar.
Yeah.
So it's not really
They
that
have
healthy.
unsweetened.
I'd
options,
rather
so.
drink milk that has fat because fat is actually good for you compared to sugar.
Yeah.
Than
Okay,
drinking
but
that stuff.
but not everybody. I'm most of the population in the world is lactose. So
Lactose.
yeah, lactose. Yeah.
They
What
lack a
about
toe.
goat milk?
Goat milk.
oh, that's milk.
Goat milk. That's
I
milk.
heard that shit.
So-
Is that
busted.
good though? Like
I
that's
heard
my question.
raw milk. The problem with that, I heard it on a Joe Rogan podcast like last week or 2 weeks ago, and the thing is, people drink like raw milk from like straight from the cow,
unpasteurized.
They don't have all these I guess side effects, with upset stomachs compared to pasteurized milk.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting. See, but I still think like at the
And
bottom.
I heard that it's really good.
Yeah, but at the bottom line, I don't think humans should be drinking milk.
No, we shouldn't. We literally it's a thing that humans we were created by this whole marketing scheme that we need to drink milk to
For
get
breakfast,
strong.
it was the
I
cereal
would, I would
companies.
say like as a kid because you're developing and you need
As a kid,
calcium
you
and
need
stuff
your
like that.
mother's milk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
But
the only
I'm not
milk.
gonna be
Yeah.
sucking on my
Yeah.
mom's tit
And-
when
and
I'm
so-
8 years
and-
old.
and it's
Well,
funny-
you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
funny
yeah.
that you bring that up because I remember.
Man, you wrapped that.
I remember our really good friend Albert, who was fixing our computer systems at Zoomies back in the day, right?
Right.
He's the one that kind of put me onto this. He goes, why is it that
He put you onto the milk conspiracy.
Yeah, he did. Why is it that we as humans we think it's socially acceptable to drink the milk
Of another animal.
another animal's
another animal.
mother as like a supplement for us? As we think that we
Yeah,
need
it is.
that.
It is kind of weird because it's supposed to be for like the babies of
It's for
the
babies.
cow.
Milk's is for babies.
Milk's for baby cows,
and
not
for the babies
us.
of the species that you're in.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't stop sucking on cow titties, Fonz.
And
I don't drink
I
milk.
hate milk whenever I see those documentaries or I see those videos of the way that cows are treated, and I'm like, I'm never gonna drink milk again.
But-
and then I go to HEB and I see a carton of chocolate milk, and I'm like, I'm gonna drink that shit.
Chucky milk's different though.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, so I don't like milk, and I don't agree that we should be drinking milk as humans.
Agreed.
But like, what about ice cream and cheese and milkshakes.
Yeah, I was about to
It's,
say,
it's the same. It's the same thing.
They all
You know,
use milk.
ironically though,
Yeah.
We use milk for bread and cakes.
We use milk for everything.
Yes.
So is that okay?
no.
No, I mean,
Like-
if,
like-
if,
No,
if,
sorry, I'm saying
if
it
you're
is.
on that bandwagon of that drinking milk is bad because the way that we treat cows and stuff like that, then you should not be eating
Yeah.
cheese
Because of the way we treat cows. No, but I'm not on that bandwagon. I'm on the
talking-
one where like we shouldn't drink milk
at
because that's not our species.
Okay, well that would be the same. That would be the same thing.
but I think using milk
think
is
so?
essential to make things you like to eat.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
But now we're using it in a cooking process,
Yeah,
which transforms the
but
nutrients.
if you're saying that we shouldn't drink milk, then you shouldn't be eating cheese
I don't eat cheese.
Yeah.
I think
or
everything has
any
cheese.
dairy product. If you're on that bandwagon,
The dairy products that I eat is ice cream.
okay.
You don't
right?
eat like
Then if you
enchiladas, pizza, none of that.
I mean,
think that
pizza.
if you
Pizza-
think that
pizza's got
people
cheese.
I know
shouldn't
it's
be
got
drinking
cheese.
milk, then you yourself shouldn't be eating ice cream because it's hypocritical.
Quick little hack for you.
And that's what I want to figure it out. Is
Yeah.
it is like at what level is it hypocritical? Like
The moment you're like, because you're picking and choosing what's okay.
I'm
And
saying
that's
drinking.
it's the same thing. You're still getting the milk out of
What
the
are we
cow.
even arguing about?
if it's
I keep trying to find a point to enter the conversation.
I don't
but
know,
the
we're just
argument
talking.
shifts,
No,
like,
wait,
I got-
maybe just chat's got something.
I got a
If
little.
you're against it, you should. So you're saying that why are you saying that we shouldn't drink the milk?
Because we shouldn't drink milk because that's not our milk
Okay,
to drink.
then we shouldn't be eating cheese or ice cream unless it's from a human. Then basically that's your point. And I don't want to.
okay, then
I
we
don't want.
shouldn't
And I don't
be-
want to be eating.
Then we shouldn't be eating steaks because that's not our meat to eat.
Actually, cannibalism is bad.
No, but I
So-
think.
No,
I think
I'd rather
animals,
eat- I'd
animals
rather-
in nature cannibalize each other.
Yeah, but then they get like these diseases and shit like
Wait,
that.
ri-
That's
ri-
basically how mad cow disease happened.
really
with
quick.
humans.
Because cows were eating other cows' meat, and then humans started eating that meat.
Yeah. But
that's-
but cows are herbivores. They're not going to eat each other.
No, but the way that they were
My dog ate its babies
the
when
way
it
that
died.
the way that they were getting fed.
Miguel in the
I know.
chat says for the first time ever, I probably agree with Pancho.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
The way that they were getting, I think that's what the way that they were getting fed. That's how it happened.
Right.
Because were giving like the brain or something like that of that other animal. Whenever you eat your same species, some weird bacteria develops in your brain and shit like that, and you get really sick.
Well, that doesn't happen to all the animals.
But it can.
Alligators eat their babies. Dogs eat their babies when they die, when they pass away.
not for is it for nutritional?
It's not nutritional.
Not for
It's
nutritional.
It's just
their
weird.
instinct.
But yeah, you shouldn't.
Chickens eat their eggs.
I never
think
seen a
it's-
chicken eat
I've
an
never
egg.
seen
Chickens
chicken eat their eggs.
chickens actually eat
They
their
make
eggs.
omelets.
Oh, okay.
They don't make their omelets, but like they'll fucking
They make them over easy.
they'll
Yeah, but that's why like humans like shouldn't eat another human because of that reason.
Oh,
like
well-
it's
no,
ve-
it's
it's
'cause
very
I'm-
it's very
You also get sick.
yeah.
So like,
yeah.
it's
I'm
literally
not advocating for cannibalism.
So
here.
no, but
I'm
you're saying that you shouldn't
I'm saying
be-
that like
So
by the
don't-
logic.
So don't bring up like then we shouldn't be eating like the meat because I think meat is different from like the
Okay,
the
so
milk
that's
and
you're
shit.
drawing a line
Yeah.
there.
I think Gus was just like comically saying it's kind of fucked up. Humans drink milk. I think that's what he was.
Yeah,
saying.
I mean,
It is fucked up because
I don't
like
think he was like advocating like, hey, stop drinking milk, Pancho. That's fucked up.
I don't know. I think he is saying that.
I personally don't think you should be drinking milk.
That's fine.
Yeah, like he's actually
Oh,
serious.
you're saying like you
Oh.
should stop drinking milk,
Like don't drink like
or you're just
you
saying
can,
like,
I'm saying like you can like nothing
okay,
happens to you.
You're not telling me like,
I'm
hey,
not saying nothing happened. Like I'm
You're
not
saying
telling
we
you-
as people.
Yeah, as we as people because we're
as a
getting it from
species-
another species.
as
Wait,
a
but are you
species-
saying that comically, like, oh, like it's kind of fucked up, haha? Or
No,
you're
we
saying
really
like, hey
shouldn't.
guys, like human race, we should quit that.
Like,
shit.
No, like we really shouldn't be drinking.
but
another-
then you shouldn't be drinking. You
Wait,
shouldn't be
okay.
eating ice cream
What throws me
that's
off?
what
though,
that's what I'm trying to
No,
figure out.
no,
I'm trying to
because you're getting milk from that species anyways.
No.
Whether you drink it or you eat it in Rocky Road.
Here's the
form.
line. Here's the line.
Wait,
no.
what's throwing me the fuck off is you're shitting on milk, and then you're also shitting on oat milk. What the fuck, milk? Like,
What do you drink? Water?
what? No,
Yes.
like, well, can I just drink no type of milk at all?
Yep,
No, you can drink. I'm not. Look,
I'm shitting on the almond
he's
milk,
shitting
not
on the
him.
almond and the oat milk.
You were shitting
but
on
no,
organic milk earlier.
No, I'm shitting on the fact that they call it milk because it's not milk.
It's not milk.
Hey, chill.
What the fuck is that?
I really like milk.
You know, it's no, but going back to it, I think we can really draw the line. If I'm not trying to agree with anybody here, but
Yeah, I'm not agreeing
if-
with anybody.
If
anything here.
the line I'm trying to, I guess,
I want to find the line,
Hold
but
on.
Pancho's not letting me
I
find
think
the
this
line.
is the line.
I'm showing you the line.
I
bro.
think this is the line.
Louis says, but I like Fruit Loops, and that's facts. If I want to drink oat milk with my Fruit Loops,
You can.
You can. It's just
Let
weird.
me draw the
Not
line.
weird, that's
Let me
milk.
draw the line. Is it? I think.
Fonz draws the line. but
Wait,
it's all
you're
squiggly.
you're milk gang like me.
I like milk.
Okay.
Okay.
I like
He's
milk.
not milk
Okay, wait,
gang.
I wanna,
think
We're like
Okay,
in
sorry,
four,
I
we're
know,
like
I'm
in 3 or 4 separate like.
it's because I like milk.
Divisions.
I like milk. I fuck with milk, and I fuck with oat milk and almond
Okay.
milk.
You're fully milked.
This
You're
guy-
you're milked out.
But I do agree that
It's a little weird.
Wait, okay.
He likes
so
the
is it-
he likes the milk diversity. He's all inclusive when it comes to milk.
But I do agree
But it's
that
weird.
the milk conditions for cows is a little fucked. But
It kind of
yeah.
is. It kind of
It is.
is.
It
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
It
for
is.
sure, for
I
sure.
think-
bottom line,
I'm still gonna drink milk though.
I think where you can draw the
I'm gonna-
line is you can.
Yeah, I'm still gonna drink milk.
Where you can
though.
draw the line is you can consume the animal, right? But you can't consume what the animal produced.
why the fuck not?
No, but
That's
Okay,
that's
okay,
what
okay.
makes it immoral, or that's what it
I
quote
mean,
unquote.
there's
would-
really like I think as a society we haven't claimed that drinking milk is immoral.
We
but-
haven't. No, we haven't.
I'm not
It's
saying
only
but-
like a small
It's a friends
amount of
group.
people.
But if
Yeah.
you wanna kind of put it in the natural sense,
We can eat the animal.
but we
Yeah.
can't eat what the animal makes.
Why not?
Okay, like
I
think
mean,
of it
if we're
like-
gonna
'cause
eat the
it
animal,
wasn't-
might as well get everything
yes,
from the
obviously,
body.
that's the
It would
thing,
be
but-
more ethical
I think
to
it-
get everything because
Right.
the thing is, a lot of like we have a problem in the United States is not us
don't
as
use
Mexicans, but like most of the United States, we don't use the entire body of an animal compared to other countries.
And that's fucked up.
Like Mexico and others that where they use the entire body of the
Yeah.
animal,
Okay,
which
wait.
would be more ethical.
Wait, so Luis says, I don't think the cows care if we drink their milk. Their milk.
The
no,
milk.
they don't care.
They
but
absolutely
I-
do not
I think
care.
they do care if they're like patched up in like little.
Yeah, but us as a
cabinets.
superior species should respect.
We're not, I don't think we're superior.
Yes,
Bro,
we
cows
are.
are fucking dumb.
Wait, you don't think we're the superior species?
Oh, you put me in the wild, I'm dead.
No, but I'm talking about cows.
Okay, no, but
I'm talking
but
about
maybe
cows.
you're not superior.
Wait, no, wait. I'm talking about superior to cows. Cows are fucking dumb.
I think we are.
Cows
the
have best
superior
friends
being.
though.
That's cute.
I think
Yeah.
we're the superior being because
cute.
do this. Go back in
This
history.
is why. This is why
Yes,
right
yes,
here.
yes. Go back in
This is
history.
why.
beep,
Right.
beep, beep, beep.
Thumbs.
What is the one species that was able to advance past every other species?
The only thing the only reason why I would consider maybe humans superior is the fact that we're the only species that, what's it called, pass on our knowledge. No other like animals do that.
Crows do that.
Well, they're dumb as fuck then. We're
No,
superior over them.
crows are really smart.
We're superior over them at least. But I'm saying I don't think we're the
Did
superior
they make the
ones.
We're
atomic
the
bomb? I
superior.
don't think so.
I don't think we're
we're the superior.
Hey,
that
what
would make
other
us-
animal made Bluetooth?
Yeah, I was literally gonna
Bro,
say.
I saw that tweet today.
It
Yeah.
was like, so you're gonna tell me the world was just rocks and water, and we turned Bluetooth out of that?
Yeah, no,
Case closed.
And I'm not saying like, oh, humans are trash and we suck. And
So you don't think we're the superior species?
Oh, you're just saying that there's better species than us.
fundamentally, we're like a weak animal.
Oh yes, we're a
Fundamentally.
weak
Oh,
animal.
we're weak,
But what makes
but
us-
we're smarter.
We're
smart.
smart as fuck.
Yes, and I'm saying the only reason we're smarter is because we pass on our knowledge. Like, you know what other animals?
No,
really
we just
smart?
won evolution, homie. Huh? We just evolved before everybody else
Won
did.
the Darwin.
No,
games.
evolution's not over, dog.
That's over.
Until the world ends, you don't know.
Yeah, evolution ain't over.
If anything, like squids and jellyfishes, they're superior. as
They
fuck.
got Bluetooth?
They're immortal.
Yeah, they stole
Oh, they
Orly the
are
other day.
immortal.
They're literally
Jellyfishes
immortal.
are immortal.
And octopuses, they're
Octopuses,
Octopus,
they
I-
almost have the same
they're
brain length.
just as smart as like an average 8-year-old.
Yeah,
But I'm saying
that's
if,
true.
if like octopuses were like to start teaching their kids, like, hey, dude, fucking don't do that, they might get strong as fuck.
But
Well,
until
no,
that day happens,
it's not the passing on of knowledge that makes a species superior. It's the ability to manipulate their environment.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
And I don't think that octopuses
Octopus
can.
So
can't.
all
They're limited
human,
to the ocean.
all human evolution is based on manipulation.
Okay.
Oh,
Dude.
perro.
Fonz likes to manipulate.
Boy,
We get
no,
it.
no,
No,
no.
we get it. No, we get it, dude. I'm glad you're coming clean on the podcast, live for everybody that you met. That you like
that's
to
right, that's
manipulate.
your
But
toxic.
but I'm saying like fundamentally as a human, like we're just like
We're squishy.
Yeah, we're squishy.
We're squishy.
We're the worst in like combat.
We're not as fast.
Yeah.
We're not as strong.
No.
Like we need prep.
But
time.
we're smarter.
we're the
But we're smart.
We're the
And we can use
Batman
tools.
of
and I
superheroes.
think throughout the last couple hundred years, I think we've already like set in stone that we're gonna be the dominant species
Oh, dude,
forever.
no. If anything, we might die.
We
And
might
then
kill ourselves
nature
off.
No,
will
we're
win.
gonna. Okay. Yeah.
Nature
As a
will always
species,
win.
we'll kill ourselves first, and then other species will survive.
And then
Yeah.
dogs will live
The oceans
longer.
will probably
Yeah,
survive.
through war and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
But
famine.
what was I gonna say? Yeah, we're the Batman of
We're the Batman of species.
Batman can win any fight with prep time. I guarantee.
Not every fight.
I will live by that shit.
Okay, I mean, look, we can branch off into superheroes, but I kind of want to
Batman
stick
wins
on
every
animals.
single
But
fucking
before
fight.
before we go into that, I remember I read about this theory the other day, right? And I thought this was really interesting. And is that humans have this is kind of going back, with us being the dominant or the not dominant species, but humans have a natural fear for anything that looks human-like but isn't human. You get me?
Yeah.
So like humanoid
It's called
creatures.
the uncanny.
You're talking about the uncanny valley.
Oh, the uncanny valley, is that what that's called?
Yeah.
It's where things are somewhat familiar, but not really. So you kind of don't know how to feel. Like you don't know if you should be frightened or not. So it creeps you out.
Yeah, and so that's such a crazy theory or such a crazy feeling because it makes me wonder what was it that was in this world before that we could record, that put that fear into us. What instilled that fear into us? Because fear is something that's primal. Fear is something that was instilled in you.
Babies don't have fear.
Really?
The only thing that babies are scared of is
They're
drowning.
Yeah.
It's like suffocation.
Really?
They're
Yeah.
taught. You're taught fear.
So fear is taught.
Fear's taught. Like
Oh.
fear's learned because you can show the scariest face or mask or animal to a baby and they don't know what the fuck they're looking at. That doesn't register.
Yeah.
They actually hooked up babies to like ER machines or whatever, and they're channeling their brainwaves. And the same, like they're looking for the area for fear response. And the only thing that is universally feared by across all humans is suffocation.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess because suffocation is like
It's
you
you
feel
physically
it,
feel.
It's
pain.
almost like physiological. Like the
Yeah,
dark,
bro,
you
like-
put a baby in the dark room, it doesn't know what the fuck it's doing in there.
you put us in a dark room and there's gonna be some fear,
Yeah, because your mind starts
Some
thinking.
some kissing.
Some kissing might
yeah.
happen
a
too.
little bit of touching.
So the chat's been going off a bit, and then it goes. Jesus says animals are not superior to humans due to our technological advances and morals. But that I want to ask the question: does being moral make you superior in terms of a species?
Yes.
I think what makes a species superior is the resilience and ability to survive.
Well, then that would mean the cockroaches is superior
Yeah,
than us.
Yeah, I
which is
would-
not true.
they're a little more resilient.
But resilience doesn't mean superior.
I mean, at the end of the day, as species-wise,
They'll outlive us. Yeah.
I think it's a combination of all because the thing is like morals.
Well,
These fucking animals will fucking kill their brother and sister.
yeah, but at the end of the day, what makes
Wait, not us.
An organism or species superior is their ability to like survive. So
Yeah, but also other
But you-
species don't think about others.
Yeah.
Us, we're very there's a
But at the end of the day, I think our morals get in the way of survivability.
But
That's true.
Yeah.
They might
That's
be
true.
surviving. They might be surviving.
If anything, morals hinders us.
So I think that's what makes them technically superior is their ability to last these millions and millions of years, where humans have been here for like a blotch of it.
They might be
I
surviving,
mean,
but
the
we're
cockroaches
living.
don't squish us when they see us. We do, so
Yeah.
we win.
I guess like
in terms in terms of the long term game, like the billion years game.
I mean,
Oh,
even
like
even
big picture
I mean,
game?
we
Big
weren't
picture
we
game.
weren't around millions of years ago. So
humans are actually very new species.
Yeah.
yeah. So, but
Three
what
thou-
shows us that we're superior is that throughout the short time
We're
frame
gonna
that
say
we've had on
3,000
this
years.
earth, we had this quick, I guess, takeover.
Yeah, no, but what I mean more like, humans are more easily wiped out than other species
Yes.
Okay.
on the earth,
Agreed.
and I think that's what makes them in terms of the
I don't
big
think
picture
I don't
game.
think that would make them superior.
I-
I mean, you could be superior and you
because
could.
it shows that they're like they have I don't know how to say it. They have like resilience.
I think you're thinking of long-term survival.
yeah, that's literally
But-
what-
I don't think it's
I'm literally
superior.
like, I'm
I don't
thinking
think they're
big term.
superior. I don't think they're superior
But
because
long-term-
we
long-term
literally
survival doesn't
dominate
mean you're
everything.
superior, yeah.
No, when you're like okay, when you're looking at the
What did you guys say? You guys talk over each other a lot.
We dominate everything that to the point where we actually have to care about other species before we care about ourselves.
Okay, so this,
you get
and
what I'm
this-
saying,
yeah,
right?
I get what you're saying, and this brings up that I'm glad you said that because
There's no
this-
human conservation fund. There's a
That-
panda conservation
that's
fund.
what I'm saying. Like right now, the white rhino is now functionally extinct.
Yeah, basically.
Because I think the last male or last female died or something
Oh,
like that.
okay.
Like because they
And the
said
black rhino's about to be extinct.
they said functionally extinct, which I don't know what that means, but to me that means that they can't mate anymore. So any living rhinos they can't mate anymore, so they can't reproduce. So they're basically extinct. And we're supposed to care, right? I care because I care because I like that animal. It's cool.
Yeah.
It should live, right? But evolution doesn't care.
Yeah.
The fucking 3 billion years that we've had before us
don't
didn't
care.
care about.
Dude, there's
the
a
animal.
lot of
Like,
species that have already been extinct.
Species
die.
extinct. They live and they come up and they extinct.
And that's
they
the
go-
argument some people have when it comes to like against conservation.
But
They're like,
we-
why the fuck do I care?
But
I mean,
we
you
tend
kind of
to
should. You kind of
ignore
should care because it's kind of nice to have other animals
Yeah,
around us and stuff like that.
It promotes diversity.
But I mean, I'm not gonna judge someone who really doesn't care because if they make that argument, I'm like, I mean, you have a point.
But you can't like deny the fact that like extinction has gone up like vastly
because of us.
Because of
Yes.
industrialization.
So in a sense, that I can if someone poses that argument, then I can see like, okay, then yes, we should be caring because it's our fault. Hold on. That we should be caring because it's our fault. But in the big scheme of things, as a species, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Well, here's one thing, and it always kind of trips me out because it does show how much we've advanced as a civilization from, like past centuries to now. There's so many animals that we killed out, like in the 17 and 1800s, that like we could have been with them today, like the dodo bird. And the last time I was reading about the Steller sea cow, which was basically this the sea manatee that was 30 feet long.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like, and we hunted both of those animals into extinction.
Dude, one of the most recent cases is the bison.
Oh, the American bison.
Yeah, the American bison.
That one's extinct, or it's
It's
endangered?
not extinct, but extinct.
It used to
I
be
saw
everywhere.
I saw buffalo a couple
We
weeks
hunted.
ago.
I mean, we hunted that shit too.
Oh, anyways, what shows that we're superior is that as the superior species, we're actually caring about making sure other species don't go extinct, but other species are making sure that the other species are.
We can
are
help
going
species
extinct.
survive.
Yeah.
Others
Oh, we
don't.
could also kill them.
Others don't really. Others, yeah, but we have that power,
Having that power kind of makes
so
us
kind of
superior.
makes us superior over the others.
I'm saying in terms of
We're
long-term
playing God,
games,
baby.
And I'm saying in terms
We're
of
playing God, baby.
So we're you get what I'm saying, right? We're the kings. Okay, yeah, maybe throughout time, but that doesn't just because
Maybe like right now.
just because cockroaches existed millions of years ago doesn't mean that they're superior to us. I mean, we just never had the chance to exist millions of years ago.
I don't think we're that resilient. Humans are not that resilient. I think
I agree.
don't know.
I agree. An ice age will wipe us out.
an ice age we're literally dead,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then every other.
but I mean,
species,
but I
they'll
mean,
find-
for but I mean,
then again,
right now,
the Homo sapien species line has survived ice ages before.
that's facts.
So
Yeah.
It'll just
we
take
could-
evolution.
but I
yeah.
mean, right now we're the superior.
At this slice and moment,
We're
superior,
superior.
right?
I don't know.
Can you agree with that?
In a couple thousand years, maybe not.
Wait, let me
But
ask you this question.
now
then.
we are.
What is it about us do you think doesn't make us superior? What's the number one out? What's the number one reason you
We're
wholeheartedly?
young, we're squishy, and you put me against a lion, I'm dead. You put me against a chimp, I'm
Yeah,
dead.
but we have a gun.
Well,
They
you
don't.
get to put a gun.
But
Yeah.
that's what goes back to what I said. If I have prep time, you win. But in terms
But
of
that's
like,
not prep time. I can literally get a gun right now.
That's
I'm.
right.
I'm.
If I just-
I,
boom, dude.
I'm wait. I literally have it on me. I literally have it on
plant
me.
you in the jungle, we're dead. We're dead.
But the fact that we could have
Bring-
prep time.
Yeah.
You don't
makes
even
it-
gotta.
like
you
the
don't even
fact
go,
that we have the ability to prep time.
No.
Maybe
You don't even
when it
gotta
comes to physical characteristics, okay, like a lion's gonna beat me, but because I'm smart and I can bring a fucking gun to the fight, makes me
That's what I'm saying.
superior.
You got prep time.
So
But
does
that's
that,
not-
does that
that's
not
not
make us
prep
superior?
time.
Prep
That just-
time makes us superior.
But I'm saying in terms of like in the nature world, humans are not.
oh no.
In the
Not-
natural.
Oh,
in the,
and when it comes to physical
Yes,
characteristics,
that's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to
No.
say.
okay, but
Oh,
that's
you haven't said that at all.
You haven't said
I've been saying that.
No.
I said I'll
but
get murked in the jungle.
okay,
Like,
but
I'm
that,
not
but
superior.
like, that doesn't mean that we're not superior. That just means we are not stronger physically. That
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
so it depends what. So in
There's
your
a wide
case,
variety of things that make someone superior.
yeah. So
Yeah.
then in your case, the fucking blue whale's the superior species. That's the strongest fuck.
Yeah. And they can swim.
That's a different game because that's like Earth on the water.
No, but exactly. Oh, no, exactly.
That's
Like
water.
you're picking one thing to make sure something's
Humans are
superior.
dead in the water.
But you
Yes.
have. But in order to make something superior, you need to
Envelop.
bring up all their
whole spectrum.
attributes and then put them all together in this ball, and then that's what's like. Okay, humans are the superior ones, and then chimps, and then I don't know, dogs and lions or some shit.
It just goes back to
I'm
it.
not sure.
I ain't seen no other
Yeah,
species
dogs
make
are pretty
Bluetooth. So, yeah.
To me, the top 5 species on this planet.
We created the wheel.
Yeah.
We created fire.
But dung beetles create wheels without even knowing.
it.
We created Lil Uzi Vert.
We also created anime.
I was literally gonna say that. I was like, how do we get in? Yeah. How do we get in?
We created anime.
I ain't seen no whales make anime.
That's
Hey, bro, what if there's like whale hentai we don't know about?
Bro, there's gotta be.
Yeah.
it probably is.
I ain't seen no whales make TikTok.
Like the Japanese whales, they're into hentai.
If it exists, there's porn of it.
That's true. Rule 34.
Yeah.
34.
But you know what is superior? The
Audio
sound
World.
The sound quality that Audio World brings.
What is up, guys? This is another sponsored ad break by Audio World, which is
Gotta say what it's
audioworld.tx on Instagram and Audio World on Facebook. Make sure to hit them up for anything from TV installations, LED lightings, sound system, car stereo, anything you want. Audio World's got. Yeah. Ow! Yeah!
This Rex Kwando. Yeah. What's it called?
Yeah. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
so, I mean, yeah, humans in the water were dead.
We kind of suck though.
What?
Yeah.
Okay,
We're assholes.
dude, fuck, I had a good question posed. Damn it.
You know what's cool is that there was supposedly like 7 different species of humans.
Yeah, if you go to the
yes.
the Houston Museum of Natural Sciences, you see like the all different kinds of
The
humans,
hominids.
and then they've collected, I guess, throughout history,
Yeah.
like the size of skulls, and our skulls were like literally like this big. If you're watching us on camera, YouTube.com/your neighbor's garage, you can see
Was that about like a grapefruit?
That's a
Are you saying
I
it's
know.
bigger or
smaller.
Oh,
It's
smaller.
super small,
Yeah.
and then like it
our
includes
brains
our
are
face.
huge?
No, but look at our skull; it's like fucking huge, right? Especially mine. I have a huge ass head.
Yeah, me too.
So
I got them Kingdom
they show like the development,
Cro-Magnon.
and you're like, wow, it's crazy. But then there was like this part of humans. I think they live like in the like by Norway, like Neanderthal type.
Oh, they were
people.
big.
Like the Christmas people, like
Christmas?
Christmas people. I don't know,
Like the
Elves?
Norwegian.
Norwegian and stuff like that. Like
the
they're-
Nordics.
The
The
Nordics,
Nordics.
yes, yeah. And I
They're
guess
big as
I
fuck.
guess they're called Neanderthals or some weird thing. But there was like the geographical region was Norway, that area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
these guys were huge though.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Their
yeah.
their skulls were huge, basically like the size of ours, or maybe
Yeah.
even bigger and stuff like that. And they had like beards and
But our
everything like that.
our brain to skull ratio, that's the thing. Like we have huge fucking brains.
Yeah.
Compared to our skull
Yeah,
size.
because like every time I'm watching documentaries, they're like, "This one's the size of a fucking peanut."
Yeah.
And it's like a big ass head.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what like it's not necessarily the size of the head, it's the size of the brain.
Not only that, but what I've always thought is so cool about humans is that how we change physically based on our area. You know, so like if you live somewhere with higher elevation, you have bigger lungs. So you live somewhere where there's less shade and less
Yeah,
vegetation.
but that's if your genetics or your family has been there for hundreds of years.
But it's also the genetics of your family if they stay in that area.
no, but that's why it takes a while.
The peoples of that area.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I can't just move to Norway and I get big lungs out
yeah,
of
but
nowhere.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
but
have to
but the people of that area do have bigger lungs.
Yeah,
Yes.
because the thing compared to like us and the people that live in like North Europe, those people have lived there forever. The place where we're at right now, not a lot of people live here
and
100, 150 years ago.
And you know what's crazy? Speaking in evolutionary terms, the differences between human races across the country. I was watching this video of this professor, this black professor. He goes off and he starts talking about the difference between white and black people, and why we have these kind of differences. So white people, he's talking about the people like in the northern like Iceland, all that
North,
kind of
like,
shit. Like
Nords.
places where it's fucking cold.
Yeah.
Places where it's fucking cold. There's not that much sun. That's why their skin doesn't have that much melanin. That's why they're white.
Mm-hmm.
They have skinnier noses because they don't want air as humans. Like the air coming in, they want it to warm up, not cool up.
Oh,
Because you
wow.
got to keep your head warm.
Yeah.
So having a narrower nose helps you warm up the air as it comes.
And that's throughout the development of thousands of years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the reason we have straight hair and not afro hair like black people is because you want your hair to grow long enough to cover your neck.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so it can grow down and cover your neck in those cold winter times.
wow.
And then he was saying that black people in Africa in like the Sahara Desert, like the black people in Africa, they have their hair their follicle is flat.
Okay.
So when the hair grows, that's why it curls. Like you ever gotten ribbon and with the scissor you go like that,
Yes.
and it curls.
Yes.
That's what their heads are doing to their
Wow.
hair. That's
Oh,
why
wow.
it curls up, and it curls up. That way it gets their neck cool. Like it.
But I heard like when it comes to COVID.
Oh, the
'cause
camera died. And
because-
they have bigger nostrils because it cools down the air.
I heard
as it
that
goes in.
a lot of African American
Evolutionarily
people
speaking.
have passed away compared to like light skinned people from COVID, and they think a lot of it has to do with the vitamin D deficiency.
Yeah.
Wow.
So a lot of African Americans or black people don't develop, I guess, throughout their skin. They don't produce a lot of vitamin D,
Uh-huh.
and that's why when it comes to COVID, they get more.
It affects
I guess,
them harder.
It affects them harder than
Right.
white people do.
Oh.
That's why take your vitamin D. I don't know. I mean, they're still trying to link it, but that
Yeah,
yeah,
I
but
get you.
yeah, because correlation doesn't mean causation.
What's up? What's the situation, Gus?
Oh, Jesus was saying Scandinavians have the strongest men in the world. Go look at this guy Thor. He's the guy that played the Mountain in Game of Thrones.
Uh huh.
Yeah, that's motherfucker is strong as fuck, and that guy's fucking huge. That guy's like 6 something, and he's like fucking
some of the best
muscle.
world strongmen have come out of where's he from?
Scandinavian area,
and
which is Norway, Finland, Sweden. There's like 3 countries that make up
and it goes back. Oh
Scandinavia.
yeah, the camera died now. But I guess it goes back to the whole you're really defining like you as a human, because I guess there's so much you're exposed to these elements and it makes you strong.
What makes us as Mexicans strong? Like, you don't see Mexicans in the Olympics unless it's boxing.
I guess it's probably our height that definitely.
We're short.
Yeah, we're short.
Yeah, but like, we're not in basketball. There's only one Mexican in basketball, and he's like half Mexican, half black.
What about like JJ Barea and all those guys?
JJ Barea, he's once in a fucking blue
Sorry,
moon.
guys, I'm switching out the cameras.
But it's not. I think JJ Barea is Mexican, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's one guy, Toscano something. He plays for the Warriors.
or Manu.
Manu Ginobili's Argentinian.
Well,
Yeah.
I think the reason why we as Hispanics aren't
And I'm talking about Mexicans.
all Mexicans is specific. I just feel like
because
Mexicans from Mexico.
because the best soccer players in the world are
European.
Brazilian
Brazil.
or it was Chicharito for a while. You get me?
Chicharito was never the best in the world.
But like he was almost like he was like in the conversation like at the time for like the top 5 for like a year or two.
I think if you look at past,
Whenever he signed with Manchester United,
he was not the best in the world.
not the, but like one of the best. And then he didn't live up to the expectation.
I guess.
If you're in the conversation to be one of the best, you're pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm not saying he's not.
No, but I'm saying like
good.
The
He's
same
just-
like we don't like if you look and we can see it a lot in the Olympics like us and like we can say that because we're Mexican Americans, like we don't excel in that much.
I think
other than soccer and
Like
basketball.
I'm talking about athletic stuff.
Yeah.
athletic
Because you
stuff,
can make the argument like Mexicans have done a lot when it comes to technological advances and stuff like that. But I'm talking about sports
I think one of the reasons why I guess the only way I can
our genetics just suck.
well, it's it's our genetics, and I feel like, for example, like it's also part of the culture of, like, for example, reason why you don't see like Mexicans playing basketball or football as much is because they're not as widely popular in Mexico.
No, but
compared to,
the thing is we're just not as
boxing and
tall.
baseball, and that too. That obviously plays a
basketball. A lot of basketball is based off like talent.
Huge, if I
and
could dunk, I'd be
genetics.
playing basketball every day.
Yeah,
Like,
and I think a huge thing that goes into it is when it comes to sports, you need a lot of you don't need a lot of free time, but you need a lot of free time.
but why do
in the
so you're
Olympic
saying
level, you
but,
need to
but you're
dedicate
saying-
your
no,
whole life.
No, but
No.
I'm saying the other races have more free time than we do.
I'm talking about as a country, especially in the past, like let's say 200, 300 years. Mexico's conflicts have been pretty intense in terms of the Mexican-American War,
Okay.
their Civil War, and a lot of growing up in Mexico. From the stories I've heard from my grandparents,
Yeah.
it's just we just worked all day. You
Yeah.
see, my grandparents they just worked all day. My grandpa started working at 13 with with my great grandpa, and they've been working since they were kids. So I think a lot of it is that the reason that they don't really excel in sports is
Well,
because
what about
they're busy.
the Mexicans that have lived in North United States or Cubans have been in war since for a long ass time. They've been oppressed for a long ass time.
Kenya
But
produces fucking Olympic athletes.
But
Yeah.
but a lot of Cubans are dominating baseball right now.
Well, I'm saying like it's more like I think as a whole, Mexico has this. More
And then
like,
the thing is and also Mexican Americans here. So in the United States, Mexican Americans, we don't see a lot of them dominating sports.
well, I'm saying like that's why in Mexico, I think the subculture or like the the stigma is really just work. You don't need to focus on sports. Just work. Hey, come back to the ranch. Help us out. Work.
We're trying to get out of the street,
That's why I'm giving you an
and we
answer
don't
to your
see
question.
a lot of that with Hispanics though.
Yeah, like but you get what I mean though, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
you
no,
know, it's like-
I
so
understand
I think
because
that's why.
Mexico has been in conflict since
Yeah, but that's
1700s.
not to say
bro.
other countries don't,
Yeah.
but I'm saying at least in the past couple years they have been a little intense, and I think most of the time it's not really like
Yeah,
hey,
but historically we just never seen
yeah.
Mexican Americans either. So I'm talking about even here in the
Oh, yeah.
United States, we don't see it. There's only, like I said, there's only one Mexican American person in the NBA.
there's a lot of like South Americans.
There's
There's a lot of
yeah.
Spanish.
Yeah, you have
I see
some
what you're
Spanish
saying.
people.
Like, not
He doesn't mean Hispanic. He means he doesn't mean like
I'm not. I'm
like
talking about like
Spanish, not Brazilian.
yeah.
No,
You're
Mexican.
not saying Latino. You're saying
Yeah, I'm not talking about Hispanic or Latino or whatever. I'm talking about
Mexican.
like Mexican or Mexican American.
It's genetics. I would
A lot
blame
of
it all on
it
genetics.
is genetics. That's yeah.
I mean, look at the
Because
average height of
even in baseball, there's only like 2 Mexicans that I can think of right now. One's a pitcher for the Dodgers, and one of them's
I'm pretty sure there's more Hispanics.
Oh yeah. Puerto Ricans are dominating fucking baseball.
I'm pretty sure there's more than
Dominicans.
2 Mexicans in the MLB.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying, like right now, Dominicans, Puerto
dominating.
Ricans, Cubans, destroying the game.
I get you.
I think
They're
because
dominating,
baseball
bro.
is such a popularized sport compared to every other sport
Yeah.
in those communities.
What you thinking, Gus? I saw your thinking.
But then
face.
why? But like I said, then why aren't Mexican? If soccer's so popular in Mexico, why aren't Mexicans
Dominating.
the best soccer players?
I don't think there's a huge like subculture around sports.
No,
There's a huge fucking subculture about
It's
soccer.
huge,
It's
especially
fucking
soccer.
huge, bro. And Mexicans are starting to get into American football now.
And I'm not
Are
saying
starting
like
to get into
the Mexican people don't like sports.
they're starting to get into basketball too. So
Yeah.
it's just genetics.
It's just genetics, yeah.
And like it kind of sucks, but
I mean, I guess-
that's the way
I
it
guess-
is, bro.
And I might be talking out my ass here, so I could be in the complete wrong for this.
Like you're telling me,
like
you're
in
telling me
tracking-
that Croatia has better genetics than Mexico?
yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
Croatians are good.
That's like in
Croatia
soccer.
made it to the World Cup final.
That's what I'm saying in soccer.
yeah.
I'm talking about soccer. You're telling me people like from like Croatia has a bigger
Smaller
Mexico
population.
has a bigger population than Croatia.
Yeah.
Like just numbers speaking, we should be genetically.
They should be producing more soccer players, or the chances of getting better soccer players. Yeah. In Mexico's-
But that's not happening.
Yeah.
We're not seeing Mexico go to the finals in the World Cup.
what's the missing
Mexico's
link
never won a World Cup, I think.
No, I don't
Yeah.
even think they've gone to the finals, or maybe they
Yeah.
have. I'm not sure. Mexico does not have a World Cup under the belt, and neither does Lionel Messi. Messi has no World Cup titles.
Yeah, but that's different. Messi's the best to ever play the game.
I know, and that sucks. He has zero
But-
World Cup titles.
Yeah,
to his
but it's
name.
because he's carrying the team on his back. That's different, though.
I
like,
know.
yeah, he has to
But
carry them
I
on
guess
his
if
back.
you want to talk about it, I feel like had Mexico not have the same population would be compared to like the Philippines, where it's like when it comes to like size, when it comes to size of like general height, general weight.
I mean,
we
but
share
also
the very much same
because genetics has to.
characteristics.
That's why also a lot of
Same
Filipinos
genetics.
aren't dominating in sports too. Like
That's
it
just-
sucks.
it's
Dude,
just-
fuck. What was his name? Isaiah, the UFC fighter.
I don't watch it.
Oh, Israel Adesanya.
Is there, yeah,
Yeah.
He's from New Zealand, I think, or no? Where's he from?
Oh wow, check it out. So Miguel Inclán actually says Mexicans have done much better in baseball than in, other sports.
Little League in the Little League World Series. That's
Dang.
like if you see like in baseball, you compare the stars of the MLB.
Dang.
Okay.
Okay,
Mexican.
but then why doesn't the U.S. have fucking good players?
Okay, I can-
I think
for
that's
soccer.
different because
I can-
but
for soccer.
you're starting to see it in the new generation.
Yes.
The come up, the United
It's
States
coming
young
up. No, it's coming
generation
up.
is gonna be really good.
I'll tell you
I,
why.
I,
though.
I agree with you,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, like, why is it? Till
I mean,
now?
soccer didn't get popular in the United States until 1994.
I think
Whenever the World Cup
Okay.
came into the United States,
Yeah.
that's when soccer became popular. Like the MLS wasn't a league until 1996, I believe.
Oh,
Wait,
So
I think
yeah,
Miguel Inclán-
soccer's fairly new.
he actually says what I was trying to say a little bit better. The developmental structure of youth sports is not as good. I think that's what I was trying
it's
to
because
say.
it does start with your youth.
Yeah,
It
That's
starts
what
with
I-
your youth.
but
That's what I was
but
trying
the
to
thing
get
is,
and maybe Croatia, they're
No,
so fucking
but-
strict and like, dude, you gotta be fucking.
but the youth is good because
Igor,
when it
Igor.
comes to youth stuff like baseball, Mexico is really good. But then you're 11 years old. Most 11-year-olds are the same size in most places.
Where?
Once you start hitting puberty,
Where?
like all around,
Across
like
the
people,
board.
most people across the board, most like 10-year-olds are the same size. Once you start hitting puberty, that's whenever your body starts
I
changing.
don't know, these kids at the fucking Little League World Series at Wrigley Field, like they're like fucking 5'11", and they're 14.
No, I guess, but to go
Or
back to
13.
your question
I
as
mean,
to
they're
why,
starting to hit puberty.
to go back to your question as to why, people feel like, oh, like soccer's wasn't as popular, or we're not as good as soccer in the U.S. compared to everybody else. It's just because we have so many other sports to split our time and talent into.
So
that
does every other
soccer is.
country, though.
But
So-
but
not every other country plays football.
the
not
U.S.
every
is
country
also
plays
very
hockey.
diverse.
but then
Europe.
So
they also have different.
what
sports that we
helps
don't
the
play.
United States, what helps the United States dominate all sports, and you see it in the Olympics, is because we have a diverse culture. So we have so many races.
Oh,
We have
across the Olympics?
no,
Across the Olympics, the U.S. can compete.
no. I mean, we have no, but I'm saying it's because other countries, they're not diverse when it comes to, like, ethnically. So they don't
They're very
get
homogenous.
all the genetic benefits of all the races into the country.
Right.
You get what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah, but
so
what
in
is this leading
basketball,
to?
so in basketball we have African Americans, so that's why we dominate in basketball.
Okay.
You get me? and that's why we dominate in stuff like track. And then we have like white people like in hockey and football and stuff like that. You get
Okay.
I mean, football's not an Olympic sport, but
Yeah.
that's what
Okay.
that's what I'm trying because so we
No one's arguing with you, bro.
No.
Canadians own the hockey game though.
Yes.
They do.
yeah,
Over-
but
over
I mean,
too.
dude, we always the thing is we're always second place to Canada, but also we basically share the same genetics as Canada.
Canada is very similar
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
To the
US.
United States.
in the genetic pool.
Yeah, in the genetic pool.
But what I'm but why isn't the US fucking good at soccer, dude?
I think because we spent so many years.
I think
playing-
like I said, the older players are starting to leave. The new players are starting to come in,
And the
so
new
you're
players-
going to see the success. Christian Pulisic,
Yeah.
is one of the best players in the world.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
He
so-
fucking won the UEFA
Yeah.
Champions.
and he
With
won
Chelsea.
and he won the game U.S. versus Mexico.
Yeah,
Last week.
and they're trying to make that as the Euro Cup for the Americas, right?
Yeah.
That cup that they won.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a new cup. But
I don't know shit about soccer.
I don't agree with your notion, Fonz, of that we have too many sports to split our time in because I think
Also,
that's
okay,
BS.
he's saying you don't need to be tall. Just look at Jose Altuve. Altuve is very rare. He's very rare talent, but also he's a fucking cheater. So you can't compare.
Wait, for what?
for the Astros.
Astros.
Okay,
Baseball.
well,
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't agree with the thing that we have too many sports to split our time in. I think we have more than enough people and more than enough time and passion for these sports to produce good athletes.
No. I guess, okay, let me rephrase that. I feel like what's the number one sport that's been popularized in the U.S.?
Football.
Basketball.
And
American football.
I
American
think
football
right
or
now,
American basketball?
basketball?
football is the king of.
Yeah, so that's
American
why
sports.
as a kid I feel like, or at least on a personal note, I remember just thinking like the coolest people, the people I look up to are NBA players or NFL players, and soccer players were always like a second thought, but because I wasn't into soccer, but I feel like because we weren't exposed to soccer as much as people in other countries were, that's why it's not as popular.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the big dogs of sports is basketball and football.
Because dude, you go
I
to the
agree. And
you go to the
baseball.
gas station and there was pictures of
I
Tony
mean,
Romo
the
everywhere
thing
and
is
shit.
that it all depends on the time. So before, like, I don't think Ed would know this because when the way I was born, we were born in like the era where it like changed the popularity of the sport. So when I was young, baseball was the king and stuff like that. Like with Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, they were the legends of fucking sports. Obviously because
So
of
they
the
caught
steroids.
doping.
because no, that was Lance Armstrong. That's different.
Is not steroids the same thing?
No.
no.
Yeah. So
Lance
what's
Armstrong
so
did
what?
steroids.
No, it's a different thing. Doping is whenever you inject like fresh blood into your system and
Wait,
stuff like
doping
that.
is not doing steroids?
I thought
No.
doping was another word for steroids.
No,
Yeah,
doping is just a type of performance enhancing drug.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So, anyways,
I didn't know that.
so that's why. So it just depends on the popularity of the sport. Because there was a time where baseball was the most popular thing. It just right now
It's
basketball.
America's pastime.
Right now,
Yeah.
I think it's
Basketball.
It just
It's basketball.
no, it's football.
no, basketball.
Football controls all the ratings. The Super
bro.
Bowl is the most watched thing every
Ever.
every year on everything, not the NBA finals.
I think it's
And
basketball.
right now you've seen that the ratings in basketball have gone down.
Yeah, but it could also be in part because of how like the seasons are paced out right now, especially that they had to play in the bubble as well.
No, but
and like,
I mean,
fucked
there's
up the
not
season.
a bubble right
I
now.
know, but like
I think
with the
basketball-
And there would be a
last-
more reason for you to watch it on TV because people are not watching it in the stands.
I get you, but I
Yeah.
still think it's basketball.
I think because you ask a little kid like who's their favorite player, they're gonna say like LeBron, they're gonna say like KD, like
Yeah,
it's
I
very
mean, I
rare that
see.
you hear them say.
I see your point though because LeBron James is literally the most popular athlete.
Yeah, I think right
in the
now
United States.
every like young person, like the young right now they want to play basketball right
Yeah.
now. In terms of the sports between basketball and football, I think everyone wants to play basketball. Yeah, so that's the only reason why I would think it's the number one.
Because if you
Everybody
see
wants
like
to-
ratings and you see all the stuff, the most sold jerseys, football. Patrick Mahomes, most popular athlete. Everyone wants to be like us. Patrick Mahomes. I don't know why I said Austin Mahomes.
You're good.
That's the singer.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking funny. Yeah.
Who are some really big NFL stars right now? Because I feel
Patrick
like
Patrick
Mahomes
Besides
is
Patrick
the
Mahomes.
king. Deshaun Watson, Tom
Lamar
Brady,
Jackson,
Lamar Jackson,
Lamar Jackson's falling.
Trevor.
and Lamar
though.
But here's
Lamar
the thing
Jackson
about here's the
is-
thing about NFL players.
Trevor.
Lawrence.
Here's the thing about NFL players is that they're not as marketable because you don't see their face as often as you would see in NBA players, and because you're
NBA
so
is
zoomed
all
in.
flash.
It's all flash. It's all character. It's all
It's single person
Showmanship, as my coach would say.
And
Exactly.
if you fuck up in football, that's it. You know,
You get cut.
One, you get
You only
cut.
have 16 games a year.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
you only get 16 games, and if you fuck up once let's say in the playoffs in the NFL, that's it. You're
Yeah.
Good luck.
literally season
Yeah,
two.
If
in
you
baseball you have and basketball you have 82 games, and then in the playoffs
give
it's
a
best of
turnover.
7.
Yeah.
You can give 2 turnovers.
You
They're
can
not
give a
gonna.
few turnovers.
They're not gonna fucking cut
But let's
you.
say you let a pick happen in the NFL, that's it. Everyone's gonna roast you. You're gonna be like, shit, you're down to score.
I don't
Now
know.
It's a bigger microscope.
You know, Peyton Manning,
picks
probably
in one game.
the second best player of all, the second best NFL player of all time.
Yeah.
His rookie season,
Horrible.
He had the most interceptions, I think, of any rookie ever.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
And then now
Tony
he's-
Romo played as long as he did.
yeah.
Tony Romo was clutch though.
Tony
He was
Romo's the
Tony
goat.
Romo was the definition of clutch.
In the 2-minute offense,
So Tom Brady is not the definition of clutch.
I'd never said
Tom
he was.
Brady who came
Oh, fuck.
who
I
came
would
down
take-
from
and
28.
I would
thought
take
fucking
Tony Romo-
Pancho was arguing
I
before.
would take
28 to
Tony
3,
Romo in a 2-minute drill drive. You got to score.
Tom
Tony
Brady
Romo.
also came back against the Seahawks when he was down 10 in the fourth
if Tony
quarter.
Romo wasn't made out of glass, he would literally be GOAT. The GOAT.
Agreed.
God himself.
Is that a
Agreed.
compromise?
Well, he only got injured once.
He would
Oh,
overshadow.
bro, he
every
broke his
single
back
game.
and still played.
He only got
Broke his
seriously
back
injured
and still
once.
played,
If
bro.
you break your back into anything,
Brady got
you're the
seriously
GOAT.
injured too
I don't care.
and came back. So.
Tony Romo's literally still the GOAT over Tom Brady if he wasn't made out of glass. But because he is made out of glass, Tom Brady is the GOAT. I'm saying hypothetically though.
But even when he wasn't made out of, even when he wasn't
he
injured,
was
Tom
born.
Brady kicked
He was
his ass.
born made out of glass. But I'm saying if he wasn't, the timeline would be different.
No,
It would.
I
because
agree.
the times that Tony Romo wasn't injured, he wasn't dominating the game like Tom Brady was. And you can compare the 2007 season when they were both dominating the game. Tom Brady broke the NFL record for passing touchdowns in a season.
I
Tony
still
Romo
think
did
Tony
it.
Romo's
and that
the
was
GOAT.
wasn't that Randy Moss?
And maybe a
Yeah.
point towards Ed is that maybe
He had
Tony
T.O.,
Romo,
so.
Tony Romo knows that he's made out of glass, so he doesn't take as much risk.
He would take all the risks. no, Tony Romo would take all the fucking
Ah,
risks.
shit, the cameras keep fucking dying.
It's just
we're 7 minutes away
It's
from
so admirable to hear Tony Romo's story. If you don't know his story, if you're not a big NFL fan, Tony Romo came from a small
He
city in
married
Wisconsin.
He didn't get drafted.
He didn't get drafted. He played at Middle Tennessee Community College.
No, he
or some
played.
shit.
He went to Northern Illinois or something like that.
He went to a super small school, like D3, right? And he made it onto a fucking Cowboys training camp, right? He did a little QB competition. He was the 4th string QB. Behind who knows who and Quincy Carter.
Some
right?
guy who's a fucking salesman at a car dealership now, I'm sure.
And just to come back is to be like literally the definition of an underdog.
I like Tony Romo though. He's a really nice dude. That guy is the best commentator
Amazing.
ever, bro.
Baby.
Like, dude, CBS gave him a lot of money so he can say, yeah, bro. That guy can predict plays before they're happening.
Great
that guy
coach.
is amazing.
He's a real
Great
student of the game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love Tony Romo though. Like I love Tony Romo, but don't compare him to God himself.
He's the God. He's God himself. Tony Romo is God himself.
Wait, I'm
you also have to-
I'm Team Dak though.
Dak is great.
Dak's the
Even
Dak
whenever
is
they were
amazing.
competing, the thing about Dak, I've been Team Dak
Yeah.
since the beginning. Whenever Romo got injured, I'm like Dak attack.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll be honest.
Dak,
Dak,
No, but
Dak is
okay.
amazing.
because I'm not a Romo-sexual, but
Hypothetically,
but
though,
I'm a Dak guy.
So before Tom Brady went to the Buccaneers, I wholeheartedly thought Tom Brady was a systematic quarterback.
Yeah,
Fuck
I
no.
Chill.
I even knew
Let me
before.
fucking finish. Now I know he's not a systematic quarterback,
No,
especially
yeah,
after.
I had the same thought.
But my only question is, what if Tony Romo played under Belichick instead of?
He would see as much success. He would see not as much success as Brady. It was just that the two of them were so smart
Yeah,
that they
Super
they
team.
were able to get 6 rings together.
yeah.
No, super team. Yeah,
You
definitely.
get me? But also
I
the
could
thing
tell
is,
before he
Brady
left.
helped Belichick. Want to
Yeah.
know why? Because before Brady, Belichick was basically a bum.
Yeah,
He,
'cause-
he was coaching the Browns.
Yeah,
yeah,
he
He's
was
now coaching the
basically
Cleveland
he was basically a bum.
yeah.
He was this close to basically like being done in his career, and then Tom Brady saved him.
Who? Oh my God! Who was the head coach just before McCarthy? I hated him so much. I already forgot. his name.
Oh, Jason Garrett.
Jason Garrett.
Gotcha.
So what if Tom Brady was under Jason Garrett?
I
think Tom Brady would take Jason Garrett to the Super
Still
Bowl.
be the GOAT?
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Because you know, it doesn't matter
And
how
if
much
you
you coach
if you speak
talent.
to people who like work around Tom Brady,
Yeah.
they're like his work ethic is
Okay, but that's
second
also,
to none.
That's also like Tom Brady after a couple rings.
And-
When you get a couple rings, you turn
No,
into
but this
Yeah.
was him since the beginning though. People who like have played with him whenever he was young,
Like-
I've said that his work ethic is just different. Like he was like, I'm gonna win. Like
Yeah,
I'm
so-
gonna do anything.
but my
The
question though is,
TB12
like,
method.
Yeah.
what if we get Tom Brady pre-rings with Jason Garrett? You still think he would be the GOAT?
Yes, because of his work ethic.
Damn.
So our cameras are dying.
There's
you guys,
something
but,
about work. There's something
Oh,
about
man.
work ethic that
All right, episode's
dominates.
over.
Yeah, it's
Why don't you
over.
stop talking about sports,
Talent
please?
works hard when working hard doesn't beat talent.
Yeah.
Something like
and
that.
then drink milk.
Don't drink milk.
Don't drink milk.
Drink milk and oat milk. Drink all of them.
Don't drink milk. That's creepy.
This has been another episode of Your Neighbor's Garage, the unofficial podcast of the 9-5 motherfucking 6.
You know who's the most handsome athlete? Like before we,
Trevor Lawrence.
I would say,
Joe Burrow.
I would say Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence.
LeBron is kind of ugly.
Yeah, LeBron's
I
ugly
was
as
thinking
fuck.
about he's fucking ugly.
What about
James Harden without the beard is kind of ugly.
Christian
too.
Pulisic is pretty good looking too.
Yeah, is
good
it?
old fashioned Johnny Football?
Wait, are we talking about athletes across the sports?
Yeah.
Athletes across the
Oh,
Dude.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Dude,
Cristiano Ronaldo?
Andres
Oh, Ronaldo.
Guardado is fucking handsome.
Well,
But
El Príncipe?
Cristiano Ronaldo is fucking handsome.
It's
too,
Cristiano
yeah.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lionel Messi's kind of ugly too.
All right, man. See you guys later. Deuces.
Mwah.